Okay, you guys, what I'm gonna plant on this side, you guys, is, shoot, I think I already put one in. I'm gonna do half potatoes on this side and garlic on that side. So what I tried to do was rotate it because I believe I had I believe it was green onion or garlic on this side. I think it was green onion, so I definitely had to amend this soil. I added some compost, some blood meal, some bone meal, and some kelp. And I am going to top this off with some worm casting and straw. But since these was just sitting around and I forgot that I had them, and these are assortment of potatoes. It is a harvest blend. Let's see if y'all can see that. These was going crazy in the bag, and I just thought about them. So I was like, let me hurry up and get these on in the raised bed. So that is the mixture. So it's a variety of potatoes. And I know I had one potato in the house that was sprouting. I said I'm gonna put it in the ground and see what it do. And I'm not sure if it's one of these, but so yeah, I'm just gonna sow these on in there, and hopefully they will begin to, and I'm just gonna sow those sporadically, those in there, no set way, just get them in there and cover them up and see how the harvest will be. Might be a nice abundant harvest. And then I'm gonna get over here and sow my garlic, and that'll be it for this bed. So this will be my potato and garlic bed. I'm sorry, I did not get any sweet potato slits ready this year because I wanted to try and just throw them in the raised bed and see how they, they vine out. And I think that's what I'm gonna do, and that may be what I'm gonna do outside here with the keyhole. I think that's what I'm gonna do. See, things is coming to me as I move around. I don't like have set plans. I know everybody have set plans and real organized, but I kind of just go with the flow and what I think nature is trying to tell me to do. So I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Use maybe the middle bed and sow some yam potatoes in there without slits, because I've seen people do it without the slits, and just see what it do. Try a different technique. And I'm going to show you guys, I am in preparation for something. Can you guys guess what it is? Well, I'm going to bring you some footage on what else I'm working on a homestead. And I did mention it, I think I mentioned it a couple of videos back when I first started about trying different techniques. So I will definitely bring you guys some footage on that. And then I'm gonna come around right over here, get my little garlic pieces, and I'm gonna sew those right in, y'all. So I will turn you guys. I think it'll be good. Let's see. Okay, you guys, so real simple. When you doing garlic, you want to make sure that that flat end of the garlic is at the bottom. Make sure your sprout is up top. It's real simple to plant garlic, no big deal when it comes to garlic, but you do want to choose the best and the biggest pieces of cloves that you have. And I know I sold some in my my grow pot. No, that's a piece of, what's the name? And I need to check on those. I don't even know what they did. But they still over there growing. That's not a big one, but I'm gonna put her in there because she's sprouting. So I think a lot of you gardeners know how you could trick your garlic to get it to sprout. is to put them in the refrigerator. And it kind of fools them like it's cool weather. So these they might start to do something, and then they may die back. They may not die back, but they may go to sleep for a while. I don't know. I don't know the science of garlic, but sometimes they do that. They kind of like die back, and then when the cold weather comes, they start to move again. But when it gets too, I believe when it gets too hot, they'll slow down their growth, something like that. So okay, you guys, that's raised bed number 6, and I got my little tags and everything, my labels. I got everything labeled, so I'm doing a lot better this year with labels, making sure I have everything labeled. Okay, so let's get on over here. So actually, I didn't use the smaller garlic, and these was actually garlic seeds. Oh, I didn't know I was that close, you guys, but there you go. These are actually garlic seeds that I had bought from Walmart. So the smaller ones, I'm just gonna use them to cook with. But you wanna use the best big cloves that your garlic head have, and you want to definitely sow those. So okay, so I got all my signs up, so that is done. So I'm gonna take you guys around so y'all can see what I did to the keyhole. And again, I really think I'm gonna use at least one of those beds to plant some yams, some whole yam potatoes. That's what I think I'm gonna do, and some other things. You guys give me some suggestion. My oldest son was asking me about cantaloupe. I'm not sure if cantaloupe is a sproiler. Do I need a vine? So I need to do some research on that. Definitely don't want to plant anything where it's gonna bring the deers to want to eat it. The deers they still coming out. They just quiet. They're not really bothering us too bad because we have the dogs and everything. So remember, the keyhole is not protected. So again, I'll probably use one of the beds for yams, and not sure what I'm going to do with the other 2 beds. But I really want to make a decision because, as you can see, it's getting hot, and I don't want to be out here sowing no more seeds. I want to get as much done this weekend as possible and just sit back and watch everything bloom. So okay, you guys, let me get y'all over there so y'all can see what I did over there. And I'll be right back.